Can you believe it's gonna be 25 years? Xbox?
Well, I have multiple reactions to that. One, my
Yeah.
God, I am old. That's my first
We're both
reaction.
we're both up there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And, the second reaction is a little bit along the lines of, okay, new stuff, lots of change, all those kinds of things. But it's a bit of the more things change, the more they stay the same, right? I mean, it's still about creativity. It's still about characters. It's still about community and competition. A bunch of stuff has changed the same. Now, a lot of the technologies and the things behind it are all different, but some things just don't change. It's actually been cool seeing the industry grow up into something just way bigger.
Yeah, because I remember when you guys launched Xbox, it was very different when it comes to like competing and promoting the product. It was only the console. There was no, hey, buy our games on PC. Now I could play Xbox games on PlayStation and Nintendo devices. Like how weird is that for you? Seeing that how much has changed when it comes to like before it was exclusive and now going multi-platform now.
Well, the biggest thing is it reinforces for me what has always been the truth in almost all forms of entertainment, which is in the end, it is about the content. And, in our industry, it's about the games. And we reached a conclusion pretty early on that the console was a vehicle and people were going to buy the console they needed to play the game they wanted to play. And I think that is now more true than ever. People don't think about, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Nintendo. I mean, there's a few things that are specifics. Nintendo titles are really Switch titles, so it's hard to get away from. But generally speaking, people look and say, what games do I want to play? What's cool? And they find a way to play it. And it's easier than ever. So in some ways, it's more customer-oriented and more gameplay-oriented than it's ever been.
Yeah, well, actually, I had this conversation multiple times with my co-host Paris Lilly. Shout out to him. He also brought this up. He's like, this generation, they don't really care much about the actual just one platform. For them, it's more about the software, the games, where they could play it. Do I have access to play those games now on this device? I think it's making it easier than before. Before you had to like buy the console, then buy the games. So it's very different now, right?
Well, yeah. We used to say there were PlayStation fanboys and Xbox fanboys, and I guess I should say fangirls as well. But, the truth is, I'm not sure people think that way anymore. I think they think about the title that they want to play and maybe the service they're on, because I think the services still matter some, and where you meet your friends and where you go to play. But I suppose there's still Sony bigots and Xbox bigots out there. But mostly I just think people want to play great games and they find where the great games are.